Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has taken the Bucks to another level. He says Bud, Giannis, Chris, they love guys that go downhill and get to the basket, and that works out with my abilities. So it's a great fit. Me just being aggressive helps out the team. And Kevin, they love the ball in his hands.
He makes good things happen. Always has. He's been a terrific fit. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More disciplined, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Maxey. Up top, Embiid. And the starting lineups have concluded. So Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now,
as is always the best case. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Mikal Bridges. Robinson is out there with Cummings. Then there's Hardaway. And for Dallas, Leitner out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Mullen. Then it's Iverson. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings? Seeing what the other teams are doing.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
Now here is Hardaway after the miss from Allen Iverson. Defended by Mullen. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Here's Iverson. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Cummings. Inside. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's deflected. To the paint. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Launching right to the rim, flying through the air. Terry Cummings throwing it down.
Bridges against Iverson. The steal. They're running. The pass to Hardaway. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Hardaway. So he gets them both.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally, we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting too.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
Second free throw, no good.
One of the most lethal shooters in the game, Mullen. Well known for being able to fill it up and quickly.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Iverson against Cummings. And Iverson throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Robinson. And again, Washington, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Washington leading now by 5. The feed to Hardaway. Iverson grabs the board. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
He's really cagey on the attack. Iverson has a real knack for knowing when to slash and get to the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hardaway passes to Bridges. Hardaway up top. Thomas covering. Hardaway goes in with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Cummings got 6.
He is truly one of the outstanding offensive rebounders in the game. Terry Cummings, excellent at reading where shots are coming off and then pursuing the pumpkin.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
You know what time it is, Mavs fans. Here comes your D-Town crew. Here they come, your D-Town crew. Here they come, your D-Town crew.
And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage, did a lot of work on the defensive end, always trying to take away the opponent's best shooter.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. Now, here's Mullen taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Thomas. Allen Iverson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from 20, and he knocks down the jumper. Iverson's got 8. And Washington has possession. 3-point lead. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Cousins gets it to go.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Here's Cummings. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes that can lead to a series split.
So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Dallas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
2 shots.
And And the first one drops. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Jeffries in for Cummings. And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Thomas kicks to Iverson. Tries it from the top of the key. Misses off the right iron. Wizards leading by 3. Guarded by Walker. Pass to Bridges. The high post shot. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Count it.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Iverson outside. Back to Thomas. Outside, Walker. High, arcing shot. Rebound, Washington. Hardaway passes to Bridges. Outside, Williams. Back to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. Fifth, the Mavericks.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Mavericks.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo,
Who got shooter, huh?
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Turkoglu. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
top 10 in terms of fewest turnovers. Really good passing and ball handling group that they had last season.
And their field goal percentage speaks to what a patient team they were last season. Good shot selection was certainly the key to their system. Back to Curry.
No shot.
Passes it to Jeffries. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Iverson kicks to Rondo. Back to Iverson. Dallas moving the ball around. Embry passes to Rondo. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Williams leading the charge. Goes up, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
We know Rice is a shooter, but he's got some athleticism too, showing you some force as well.
2 minutes.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Rondo. Here's Embry. That's tipped. Here's Olowokandi. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And Walker kicks to Iverson. Over Jeffries. Jeffries with the rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Iverson. No good there. Washington leading now by 10. Here's Turkoglu, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Culver is checked in for the Mavericks. And Fernie Simons comes in for Iverson. Mavericks shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. And the pass to Simons. Pass to Olowokandi. Pass to Rondo. Here's Culver. Second chance shot, and Walker finishes inside.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot that time not on target. And so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. And I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Leitner and Fernie Simons out there with Thomas. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Culver in at the 3 slot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now, here's Culver. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Simons. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Drills the three-pointer. Rice has got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here is Mullen. Can they get it? Thomas. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Washington making a change here. Bridges checks in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Thomas goes in, and no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's blocked. Robinson passes to Hardaway. Back to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Mavericks trailed by 17. Pass to Simons. Bridges with the steal. Mavericks with the rebound. The pass to Mullen. And Mullen with the slam.
Extending for the jam doesn't happen often, but he can get up and throw it down. Doesn't matter how he does it. Mullen has a knack for getting the ball in the hoop.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Simons against Bridges. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 15. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Here's Simons after the basket by Washington. Pass to Leitner. To the middle. Simons kicks to Thomas. Clock is at 3. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Robinson. That shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. Outside Thomas. Passes to Mullen. There's the 3. And they get it back. Cummings grabs the board. On offense, here are the Wizards. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Mavericks foul. Christian Leitner. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so
At the
far.
line for the Wizards, Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
Two.
That free throw good from Hardaway. So both teams making some changes here. Hardaway hits them both. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Now, here is Mullen. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From downtown, rebound by the Wizards. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Iverson's checked in for Thomas. Marciulionis, who's checked in for the Wizards. Both good from the line that time. Here's Marciulionis. Here's Washington. They're on a 16-6 run. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Leitner. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Williams. The putback, it's rebounded by Embry. Mavericks trailed by 18. From deep, Iverson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night, 5 for 10 shooting.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
And here is Bridges. After the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. Robinson, that's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Dallas calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Team's changing it up here.
Give a big hand to your junior D-Town crew.
Rondo dishes to Walker. Iverson outside. It's good from long range. Iverson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Shot from the wing. The second chance effort. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Olowokandi.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Rondo, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bridges against Iverson. Here's Rondo. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
First personal foul.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
One shot. One shot.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Williams. Looking to get it going, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Walker, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Iverson passes to Embry, just 5 on the clock. Good. Rondo's got his first basket.
You look at Rondo, he's got a nice touch, but he's adaptable too. I mean, he can change and alter his release point. The floater is one of the many moves that he can go to with confidence.
Here's Iverson. The shot comes out. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Rondo. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the Wizards with possession, following the score by Dallas. Outside, Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, the defense fouled here to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Mavericks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Walker.
Trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Simons is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Wizards leading by 12. Curry looking it over. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Rondo. Now the pass to Embry. Jeffries with the rebound. Curry way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Washington enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. DeMarcus, you guys have had chances, but you haven't taken advantage of those chances. What do you say to the team?
That's something I've been preaching on. They're giving us a lot of opportunities, and we got to do something with it. So hopefully we can keep them missing shots and we can get something out of it.
We'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks, DeMarcus. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. But don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Here they come, your defense.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Wizards leading by 12. So the Wizards 5 right now. Robinson is out there with Cummings. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Here's Dallas. Here's Mullen. And too long on the shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Cousins. Kicks it to Thomas. He dishes it to Mullen. Over Robinson. Mullen's shot is off.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Cummings against Thomas. And to get open is Robinson. Cummings can't hit. Mavericks trail by 12. Mullen with the 3. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Mullen kicks to Thomas. Pass to Leitner. And he gets the bucket. Leitner's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Bridges outside. Back to Hardaway. Bridges against Iverson. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Cousins. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 10 points.
Well, I like the stroke of David Robinson, especially from the mid-range area. I mean, softly lofting these shots up like he's in the gym all by himself.
And they call him a little screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Wizards leading by 14. Outside Hardaway. The long distance 3 is buried. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Passes it to Mullen. From outside the arc, that's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Mullen after the basket by Washington. And Cousins kicks to Iverson. Six on the shot clock. Bridges with the steal. Ahead, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Simply another big night for David Robinson. This guy consistently puts up the big numbers, and when he's on, unstoppable.
Wizards foul. David Robinson. First personal foul. First team.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
At the line for Dallas. Chris Mullen taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Wizards leading by 17. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Assist goes to...
Yeah, and boy, Cummings is tough to stop. Has that strong frame, mobile, and no one's matched up with him all night.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Leitner. Iverson with the ball. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. There's the triple. Washington with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Always opportunistic offensively. Later, just recognizing when to attack there on the alley-oop.
Back to Hardaway. The pass to Bridges. And slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Here's Thomas. Good D by Hardaway.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Dallas making a switch here. Culver's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Culver. Stolen by Robinson. Over Cousins. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 14 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Wizards?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
You know what time it is, Mavs fans. Here comes your D-Town crew.
Curry's checked in for the Wizards. Thomas passes to Mullen. Shooting over Cummings. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one. Hardaway kicks to Curry. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to Cummings. The teardrop falls in. Cummings got 14.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Culver. And here is Mullen.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Here's Leitner. It's tipped. Mullen against Cummings. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Chris Mullen.
Mullen's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Hardaway kicks to Curry. And there's the pass to Cummings. Pass to Unseld. 5 to shoot. Right side Curry. Dishes to Hardaway. Curry passes to Unseld. From deep. Hardaway, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Mavericks trailed by 20 to the inside. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Hey, Rondo.
Here's Rondo. Out of hand on it, and they get it back. Olowokandi, the pass to Simons. And Walker kicks to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Passes to Walker. From past the arc. That shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Hardaway passes to Unseld. To the wing right side. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Jared Jeffers is checked in for Robinson. Mavericks trailed by 20. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Simons. Back to Rondo. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected. Feeds it to Curry. And Curry throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
It's stolen by Turkoglu. Rejected by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Wizards substitution. Robert Williams. Glenn Rice.
Turkoglu.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Rondo passes to Embry. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And Williams throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the basket by Olowokandi.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Here's Rice. He has 5. They grab their own miss. Jeffries. Here's Turkoglu. The Mavericks pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Offensive rebound. Embry off target at the rim. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 3-pointer. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got 8 points.
Love the no hesitation shot release of Glenn Rice. You see the confidence he has, and for good reason.
Curry against Rondo. Over to the wing. Here's Embry. Can't connect from short range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Washington out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Ivy is out there with Anthony Simons.
Dallas ball.
Then it's Culver, and it's Walker in at the 4 spot. Washington on D. And here is Simon.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Down low, got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Turkoglu outside. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Two.
First free throw is good. And the Wizards making a change here. Villanueva's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Washington shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Turkoglu kicks to Jeffries. Turkoglu outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners. and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect
Mind
the
the
past, the
Mind the
legacy of the league to
No
the
shot.
present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Now, here's Ivy. Some nice passing here by Dallas. With the floater, and it's good on the way in.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
There's the pass to Marshallonis. Pass to Jeffries. And it's Turkoglu top the key. He's off on that one. Walker with some nice D. That's a 2 from Simons. The rebound by Marshallonis. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Poked away. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
It's tipped. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here is Jeffries. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Culver. To the inside. Pass to Simons. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away. That one a little long. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Villanueva. It's rebounded by Dallas. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dallas again missing. Washington shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. The pass to Jeffries. Now here's Villanueva. Here's Marshallonis. High post shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Embry's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Now, here's Simons. He feeds it to Ivy. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Pass to Villanueva. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Villanueva's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Simons against Villanueva. The shot's good from Simons. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Jeffries. Now here's Turkoglu, covered by Simons. Pass to Marshallonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And hard not to like the skill set of Sharunas Marshallonis. I mean, a versatile player who really does a little bit of everything and does it with a physical disposition.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And both free throws good for Marshallonis.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
No good from Jack.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Marshallonis passes to Villanueva. Again, the Wizards good for two.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Maverick shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Now, here's Culver. Defense is right there, and the shot goes in.
Boy, I love Culver's assertiveness right there. He did not let the contact bother him at all.
Hardaway passes to Villanueva. He kicks it to Turkoglu. And he jams it with authority.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now, here's Culver. The pass to Jack. Here's Leitner. The shot will not fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Villanueva passes to Unseld. It's good. Unseld's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
He's explosive. He's got great length. Ivy is who you want to target in the alley-oop game.
Turkoglu outside. To the paint. Unseld can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
They get it again. Here's Cousins. Out to the right wing. Jack passes to Cousins. And the shot is good.
Yeah, you know, Cousins, I think, is sometimes underrated as an offensive rebounder. That guy can get some putbacks for you.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Turkoglu. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Pass to Hardaway. Tries again, and good coming off the assist from Hideo Turkoglu.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
Here's Culver. Rebound by the Wizards. Now here is Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Passes it to Turkoglu. Here's Marshallonis. Pass to Unseld. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hardaway for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 11 rebounds in the game. The 11-footer, that's tipped. They get it back. And they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Now here is Jack. From the arc. Rebound, Washington. Villanueva's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Wizards.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Robinson.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Jack against Hardaway. Out to the wing. Throws it up high, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, it's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Outside Hardaway. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
bring out the starters for your Milwaukee Bucks.
Before we get started.
Hey, Brian. Will Damian
Yeah, Allie, always a threat. Thanks for that. So the Raptors starting five. And from Milwaukee, Jackson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Lewis in at the three. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Lillard. Here. Jackson. Block! Here's Robertson, defended by Lillard. To the wing on the left. That's tipped. Here's Ellis. Jacks up a three. And Damian Lillard hits from deep.
Look how focused Lillard can be. Striking before the D can collapse on him.
Allen on the wing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jackson outside. Pass to Lewis. The three ball. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For three, Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Lewis tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Jackson. The pull-up J. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Inside, tries to keep it alive, and out of bounds. The Bucks will take it, and we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Ellis. Allen defending. Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Raptors making their last shot. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Here's Robertson, defended by Lillard. Pass to Willis from 15 feet away. Here's McGee, up and in on the layup.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Timeout call. Milwaukee. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Welcome to the floor, your 4-on-4 crew. You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Smith, coming off a terrific game against New York. Pass to Willis, out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robertson, and it's Toronto with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Smith's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Allen, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Willis. Fires from deep. Robertson's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Lewis, covered by Smith. Here's Lewis. Give him 8. Now Lillard for 3. Here's Ellis. Shoots over Allen. Out to Lillard. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Robertson.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
An open look for Smith. And another basket for Toronto.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Lewis. Lillard outside. Here's Ellis. Off target from outside. The Raptors with a lead. Smith outside. Allen with it. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out. Well, the Bucks shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Back to Lillard. And he hits it to tie the game. 6 points for him.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown.
To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Here's King. He's covered by Warren. Hardaway against Smart. Here's King. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas. And they take the lead.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Now here's Hardaway. Over Smart. Hardaway's shot is good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Smart. The Raptors making their last shot, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, BA. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
And he makes the first.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm on. You got shooter, huh?
And so Smart nails them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Smith from deep. Smith with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Toronto trailing. Now here's Hardaway. DeRozan outside. And here's Warren. The three. The offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Smith outside. Off the mark there with a three. Toronto has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Bonner, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pulls up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And he lobs it up top. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Another shot. Pettit, good. 5 points in the game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to Warren. Back to Hardaway. Here's Bonner. 6 to shoot. And down it goes. 2 points.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for the Bucks, Bob Pettit. At the line for 3.
Shooting 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. Russell's checked in for Smith.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him.
Hey, you get shooter. I got him.
You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
Hey, you box out your man.
He hits the second from the line.
Who got shooter, huh? Gonna box your man out. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. The Raptors with a lead. DeRozan for 3 drains the triple.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Unloads. No good, a bit long that time. Here's Toronto with the ball. Right side Hardaway. Fade away. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Matt Bonner. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Reddish is checked in for the Bucks. And he makes both free throws. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to King. Now Reddish. Here's Sohan. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Now here's Russell. 6-point game. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. DeRozan's got 5.
When you talk about DeMar DeRozan, how he's increased the number of ways he can score, this time off the offensive rebound. Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
From deep 3-point range, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Gentlemen, your Bucks Youth Dancing.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The Bucks trail. We've got Damian Lillard, Jaren Jackson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Lewis in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
The playmaking skills of Lillard reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Here's Bonner. Now Allen. The 3 is up. Robertson's shot is off.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Bonner from outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's tipped. Towns against Allen. Towns passes to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. He shoots it. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan. Tipped. Here's Lewis. He's got 11. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Robertson. 29 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend.
Pass to Bonner. Looking to win the run. Ellis with a rebound. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Here's Ellis. There's the 3. And another shot. Towns. That's good.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Timeout called. The Raptors. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your 414 crew. Your Young Bucks dancers. Give them a round of applause.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Robertson. Outside Warren. Here's Robertson, defended by Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Shot to end the cold streak. Second chance effort. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Ellis. There's the triple. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Allen. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. They get it back. Tries again. Ellis, good.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Toronto trailing. Pass to Warren. Here's Willis. Defended by Jackson. Warren, the pass to Allen. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Robertson's shot is off.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's McGee. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
And Robertson gets it to go.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Lillard outside. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
McGee passes to Warren. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Such a confident score. We've seen Warren go off for 50-plus in a game.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Smart left side. Here's King. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up the 8-footer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for Milwaukee, Bernard King. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Toronto has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. That ties it up. Allen's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Sohan. Here's King. Lets it fly. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Smith, no good. Well, the Bucks shooting around 41%. Smart outside. Pass to Sohan. To the left wing. Here's King, covered by Smith. King gets the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hardaway finds Smith. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Ray Allen taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Allen. So both free throws good from Allen. Boy, this offense has been dynamic